Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are here in Virginia Beach. We are at Fort Story and we are camping at the MWR campground here on Fort Story. So if you are not familiar, Fort Story is a military base. It is a naval base, so you do have to have military access, i.e. be retired military, active military, to be able to stay here on the campgrounds. But I thought I would just take you along for the adventures because it is really beautiful camping here. And my parents actually came along and stayed with us last night. They are checking into their hotel on Virginia Beach right now, so we're gonna go hang out on the main strip in just a little bit, but figured we'd just show you the setup here. We are at campsite number 26 here on Fort Story, and we're really enjoying it. Okay, it is so peaceful. It is so quiet. So they do have cabins here on Fort Story, but they're just literally a one-room cabin. It has, we peeked in the window a little while ago. We saw a family checking out this morning. So it's literally like, I think like a queen bed, maybe full-size bed and bunks. They don't have a bathroom. Just literally a place to rest your head, but they do have a few of those available. But we are kind of on the backside of, it's not a very big, large campground, which is great. The sites are pretty easy to back into. There's really a lot of space and not very difficult at all. We got here last night, which was Thursday night, and Will had no trouble just backing in. But yeah, we're on the backside. This is campsite number 26. And which is nice because the bathhouse is right over there, which has several shower stalls, full bathroom. So, but yeah, it's right on the water. Fort Story is on the water and it is beautiful. So we went to the beach a little while ago. So we've got, you know, towels and clothes and suits drying. But this is our camp setup. So we've got chairs. My parents were here again, so just brought some extra chairs with us. So we had plenty of seating space, have the awning. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is not a full hookup. Oh, and Will also brought his bike this time, so he enjoyed a little bike ride this morning. But yeah, this is not a full hookup. This just is, I believe, a water hookup. So we do have to visit the dump tank or the dump station, but we are, you know, using the bathhouse. Again, it's like right over there. So, but this is like our view. So when we're sitting at the table, sitting in the living room, sitting at the dining table, we can just look out and see this view. So it has been really peaceful. It is very quiet because it is a smaller campground. There is not a pool here. However, I believe there's a pool on base here to use, I think. But I'll show you guys, I'll show you around Fort Story a little bit. Okay, just gonna give you guys a little tour of the bathhouse. So just right around the corner from our campsite, which is nice because there are other people that are probably in the front of the campgrounds that have to drive over here just to shower or even just use the bathroom. I know it doesn't look very pretty from the outside, but it is pretty decent on the inside. I actually like this bathhouse better than the last one when we went to the Thousand Trails at Colonial Beach. I do have to say, for a campground bathhouse, this is pretty clean. I've been in here multiple times today. The kids have actually asked to use the restroom. I've taken like 2 showers because we went to the beach earlier. And honestly, like, while obviously there's, you know, we're at the beach, so there's gonna be sand, the bathrooms themselves, like the shower stalls, even the ceilings, like, are clean. It's not dirty. Like, I did not find the bathhouse at the Thousand Trails camp in Colonial Beach to my standards. Like, the toilets are sparkling. So, I mean, obviously somebody comes in and cleans probably a couple of times a day, I'm sure, but I will say I am pleased with the cleanliness of the bathrooms. And here just off the bathhouse, we have a little recreation area. I don't think these are tent sites, although I'm not too sure. There's just a gazebo over there, and then we have some picnic tables. I did come across a couple of tent sites, but so here is a straight view of this little recreation area. I could see a fire pit over there. Maybe we'll go over there a little bit later. Next to the gazebo, there's like I guess probably like a grill fire pit type of situation going on. And then that lighthouse is Cape Henry Lighthouse, which you can actually climb to the top, and you can pay to go up to the top of the lighthouse. But today it is not open because we are under an extreme heat warning, so it is just way too hot. So they closed it to be able to climb to the top for today. I don't know if it's the entire weekend, but on a typical day, you can go to the top of the lighthouse. really been enjoying using our outdoor griddle. We have the campfire package, so that we have like an ice maker, outdoor fridge, outdoor shower, but we cooked breakfast and lunch here on the griddle this morning. But we remembered our TV this time, guys. I told you that was one of the first things I did last time when we got back. We put the TV in, so we're watching fried green tomatoes. I feel we've really broken Wolfgang in. This is our second trip in the RV, and I feel like he has been broken in pretty well. I mean, I feel like it's very lived in, which is great because it definitely feels comfortable. The kids are comfortable in it. Like, they asked to go on camping trips, which, you know, it's pretty easy to do. Just obviously have to wait for weekends, you know, because Will works and everything. So, but yeah, I actually slept in the bunk down here with Wesley last night. Will turned the dinette into a bed for himself, and the girls slept up there. We gave my parents the master because it was just easier for them. But they had plenty of space in here. They had their suitcases. So I actually was quite surprised. I mean, this does sleep about 8 people. So, but it was a comfortable fit. Like, everybody didn't feel cramped. Then I have my cousins coming to stay with us tomorrow. My 2 cousins, they're gonna come and have a little beach time with us. So I know for sure it won't feel cramped at all. One of them will probably stay in the bunk, and one might turn this into a bed. But this trailer really can comfortably fit, I mean, a good 7-8 people, and it doesn't feel crowded. Even when we were in here during the day, and, you know, we kind of sat around the table, sat on the couch, kids were playing. It really did not feel overcrowded. And the RV toys came in handy, like the toys that I specifically put in the RV, because Avery came right in as soon as we got settled, got set up, and she came and got her toys out of the drawer. She knew her toys were down here, and then we have a backpack that has books and coloring books, and she knew that. It was nice because I also had diapers for Wesley, so I was just able to not have to pack anything and just like come and just be able to just throw clothes in a bag and just kind of roll. So that's been the biggest thing about traveling with kids. An RV is just a great idea. I mean, it's just nice because it's our home away from home. All right, just cleaning up a little bit, doing some dishes. We're gonna get ready to go to my parents' hotel on the main strip of Virginia Beach. So I just have a little bag here that just has a wet bag with some hair stuff, and we've got pajamas, extra diapers for Wesley, swimsuits. I think we might swim at their pool or maybe go to the beach over by them, but we'll probably go to dinner first, get some ice cream, walk around a bit, and then go swimming. everyone. Today is Saturday. It is our third day here at Fort Story at the beach. We're having a slow morning. Just the kids all slept in. It was such a busy day swimming at the beach yesterday. Everyone was so tired, but it was nice because I got to wake up and come outside with my book. It is so good. It's called 28 Summers by Ellen Hildebrand. I love it. Absolutely love it. So I got to read my book and have coffee. So we are actually heading over to the shop so that I can use my phone and get a signal. One thing about staying here at the campground at Fort Story is that the cell phone service is extremely limited on the campground, and there are signs letting you know that, so your phone may or may not work. There are spots here and there where you may get a bar or 2 bars, but really my phone was in SOS mode the entire time. So to use my cell phone, I pretty much had to go off of the campground and onto the main parts of the base, where my cell phone would work, but it was extremely limited. So I really needed to contact my family and be able to text and call and just come up with a plan for the day. So we had to come over here just to be able, I feel like I get the most service signal right here. It's just across from the beach. Like there's several little stretch of beaches here on Fort Story, and it's absolutely beautiful, absolutely breathtaking. I mean, honestly, I wish we lived here on Fort Story. But yeah, like the service is a little bit spotty, but the campground, like there's really no service. Like our phone says SOS. So, I just need to come over here to send texts, make calls. My cousins are coming, so I just kind of need to give them instructions on where to go. So we had to come over here. But last night, everybody slept so well. Wesley literally just woke up like 20 minutes ago. It's 10:20 right now. He didn't really nap yesterday. He napped in his car seat when we went over to the main strip of Virginia Beach, but he really didn't have a nap. So he was toast. He slept so hard, which was great. All the kids did. But yeah, we felt well rested, and I would rather much hang out at the beach over here. Like this beach is just, it reminds me of like Cape Cod, the little stretches of beaches and all of the little towns of Cape Cod. Like they're just, it looks like something out of an oil painting or out of a book, honestly. Like it definitely gives me that Ellen Hildebrand book feel. Like, I mean, I'm not comparing this to Nantucket by any means. It is nowhere near Nantucket, but just how a beach is described in a book is how the little stretches of beaches here on Fort Story are. It is a gem. And oh my gosh, if you're stationed here, you live here, oh God, you're so lucky, because this is absolutely stunning. Like the views every day from, if you live in like officer housing, which is on the beach, then you're very lucky, because it is incredible. right, we're back in the RV. I'm gonna go get my cousins from the parking lot because I just wanna make sure they can find us easily. And then I think we're gonna go to the beach again because why wouldn't we? It is absolutely beautiful here. Like, this is a perfect place to come unwind and relax. I was just thinking we need a hammock where we hung those towels. I told Will we need to go get a hammock because that would have been really nice reading my book this morning, but it is absolutely just peaceful and serene and quiet. Like, this is probably, well, we've only been on 2 of our little camping adventures with our RV, but this by far is my favorite over the 1,000 Trails at Colonial Beach. Okay, so just wanted to note that I said I thought this was like a large recreation area with like picnic tables and a gazebo and a little hearth, but this actually used to be where they had larger family cabins. I guess those have long been torn down. The only cabins that remain are those smaller ones, you know, sporadically dispersed throughout the campground. But I wanted to show you guys on the bathhouse, there is a laundry facility, and I'm actually just threw a load of laundry in. Again, I know the building looks a little scary because sometimes on military installations, you know, some of the buildings don't look great on the outside, but they're actually decent on the inside. So it's just on the side of the bathhouse, and it is like plenty of air conditioning in here. It feels great. And then there are plenty of washers, dryers. So these are the dryers. And then it looks like somebody has clothes in here. This one, but I just threw a load of clothes in this one. So you got a place to fold them. It even has an ironing board and iron. So yeah, this is the laundry facilities, which is nice, and it's free. You don't need any change or any money. It just comes along with your stay. Everyone, it is Sunday and my cousins have gone home. My parents are still at their hotel on the main strip of Virginia Beach. Will is actually golfing with my dad this morning. They had a 9:20 tea time. It's about 9:50 right now. I was gonna shower and get dressed while the kids were sleeping, but then one woke up, then the other woke up, then the other woke up, and of course they asked to go to the beach. It is a much cooler day. It's like 74 right now, so I am not gonna put my swimsuit back on. I might just wade in the water. I've got shorts and a t-shirt, but the kids are in full swimsuits. Well, the girls aren't anyway, and we're just gonna go back to the little beach here at Fort Story. Actually, I much prefer this than the main beach at the strip because it is summer and it's full summer season is in full swing, so it is extremely busy. But other than that, the water is a bit more rough on the main strip, so it's a little bit more calm over here. And like I said, it's just a little slice of heaven. So the kids have actually asked to go back to this beach, so that's where we're headed this morning for a little while. I've packed a little breakfast for us, and we're just gonna enjoy a morning on the beach. It is gorgeous out this morning. It is slightly overcast and low 70s, a perfect temperature just to hang out at the beach and relax a little bit. But what I love about it even more is that this is kind of private being on base. So unless you have access to base, I mean, it's obviously not super crowded, which is great. But the fact that it's Sunday and most people are heading home today and we're still here, so. Sunday evening. We are packing it up. We technically have this place until tomorrow, but I wanted to get it for an extra day so that way we could check out whenever we wanted, take our time. So we have been here since Thursday. So yeah, figured we just leave whenever we wanted. So Will's getting the outdoor stuff cleaned. I'm gonna clean the inside, probably put a movie on for the kids. And to clean, because this has been well lived in for this trip, so I need to clean the sinks, countertops, the bathroom. I'm gonna take the sheets off all of the beds. I'll probably just wash those at home and then replace those on the RV before we leave. And then our dish towels, clean the floor, shake the rug out. I need to buy a little handheld vacuum or something that I can, like, you know, get in the crevices of here. But yeah, we're gonna clean and then we're gonna be home. Okay, here's some progress. Got all the beds stripped, including the comforters, because when you go to the beach, there's sand and everything feels sandy. I feel like there's sand. I cleaned the bathroom fully. I've cleaned our kitchen. I have stripped the bed in the master, and I'm about to put the kids in the car so that I can take all this and bring it home to wash. And then when the kids get in the car, I'm just going to sweep the floor, mop the floor, shake out that rug, but everything else is clean and wiped down. All right, the entire trailer has been cleaned, deep cleaned, if you will. Maybe one of these days I'll make a deep clean my RV with me, but we have powered everything off. Okay, smells so good in here. So yeah, everything is deep cleaned. It smells amazing. Floor has been mopped. Slides are in. I'll put new bedding on next time. We'll clean out the fridge, although our fridge is, it can run full time because it is operated by a solar panel on our roof. Still just rather clean it out, so. Bye-bye, site number 26. We will definitely be back and often, I think, because this was a lot of fun and it's close to home. So we love Fort Story. Okay, one final step before we are out of here, because our site was not a full hookup. And again, the Fort Story Campground, their sites are water only, so there are not full hookups. So you do need to empty your black tank at the dump station. So this will be a first for us, emptying the tank. So hopefully it will go smoothly. And yeah, here we go. I love this view. I mean, I love where I live, but oh my gosh, I would move to Fort Story in a heartbeat. I love the beach. I grew up coming to Virginia Beach all the time in the summer. And just to have the view, just to be on the ocean, the lighthouse. Oh, so yeah, this is gonna be our usual spot, I think.
You can see the blue in it from the tank thing.
All right, I'm assisting in flushing the tank. We are flushing the gray tank. Will has emptied the black tank, so don't worry. You're not gonna see anything gross. Just emptying our sink, basically. Oh my gosh, I'm imagining before I can take the RV out myself, it's gonna be a long time before I think I'm ready to hook up, unhook, and set all this up to be able to just go on my own.
It doesn't come off. We need a detachment. Don't mess that up.
Me just realizing we cannot store that hose in here because typically you would store your hoses in the end here just to keep it sanitary, but because of the elbow from that connection, and it's a really good one, we cannot store it there. So yay, that was pretty simple, I guess.
This cap goes up this way.